First of all, they need to get rid of Teferi. Okay, this whole idea of like you can't cast instances is bullshit, bro. Right? Like how do you feel about that shit?
Makes it feel like the game you can't play the game.
Yeah, bro, like if you don't have a counterspell on turn 3, do I just feel like you're fucked, bro? Like what if your whole game plan was like instances? Like I'm playing mono blue right now, but if they land a fucking Teferi and I don't have like a way to bounce it and then answer it next turn, it's absolutely over. I just feel like I could probably deal with fires or agent a better, although agent was fucking obnoxious.
Agent seems to have been a problem.
Yeah,
Your opinion, Andrew?
So, with Teferi, I think Teferi's fine.
you would
Like,
say that. No. You're sucking Teferi's dick. No.
Podcast will
Okay,
demonetize.
tell
no,
me.
hear me out, alright?
Okay.
Teferi doesn't completely shut you out of the game, right?
What?
Most of the time, your opponent plays Teferi on 3, minus bounces a creature,
Uh huh.
you get a haste or any sort of, like, damage dealing spell, he's gone.
What if
It's
you're
not
playing?
a problem.
So if you're playing mono blue, you're fucked.
Well, okay, so it hurts one archetype because they rely on a flash mechanic.
Yeah.
That's totally different. That's totally different than saying I can't play this game because this card is not letting me play the game. As one deck is having a hard time, and they, in all honesty, they could play around Teferi.
So like keep
You know?
counter spells up.
You could keep counter spells up, or you make it to where you have more pressure than he can handle.
Hmm. So more 1 drops, more 2 drops.
Yeah, so like you have say a Brianborn Cutthroat on board, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they go turn 3, play Teferi, and you go, well, Teferi's on the stack. I'm going to cast this Spectral Sailor for 1. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go, okay, well, now I'm going to bounce your Brianborn Cutthroat. Okay, well, now I'm just going to attack and kill your Teferi and have that Cutthroat for later.
I see. Yeah. But what if they don't bounce anything that turn?
What I think is part of a problem is that there shouldn't be as many oppressive things in the format that shut down like card types like instant sorceries, because they kind of went a little overboard with it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I mean this
Like
was a
that,
very
that
powerful
stuff's
set.
everywhere.
Like companion. How do you feel about the companion rules?
I feel like it hurt the companions way more than it did any good.
Really? Well, yeah. Don't you
Yeah.
feel like they needed to be hurt, bro? You're starting the game with what 8 cards?
Right. So
Tell
the
me.
only one that didn't really get hurt is the one that was doing the most oppressive stuff to begin with, which was Yorian.
Wait, I thought it was Garuda, or whatever the fuck that
Uh,
thing's name.
So Garuda was a problem, right?
Yeah.
But still, Garuda, you can deal with Garuda. It's fine. You play a Grafdigger's Cage or a Leyline of the Void. It's fine. It's not
It's very susceptible to sideboard hate,
Got you. Okay.
right. But
which is part of the game, and
Right.
some of the nuance of the game.
And I forget about sideboard hate because I be playing best of one on arena. But yeah, true. It's funny, like it's easy how you can forget about how the game is traditionally supposed to be played. You're supposed to get to your sideboard. That's part of the game. But yeah. I guess you're right. You know what? You're making me come around to the idea. Like, maybe they did go a little too far on that. But maybe there was just too much play. Maybe they think that they're gonna get variety in the games now. Like Fires is dead. Agent. Blue decks have to figure out a different top end fuck your life up thing because Agent is gone.
May I comment on that?
Yeah.
I don't think it's an issue of not necessarily providing variety. I think they're just trying to curve things to promote their next set.
What? Okay, okay. Tell me more. Are you talking about this
If you
Core
think about
21?
nearly every set and key pieces of each really popular deck
Mm-hmm.
usually get banned nowadays.
Ooh.
So that way there's less like reliance on the old cards and more reliance on the new cards.
Wow, bro. Wow. That way to think like a
What do you?
Zuckerberg right now, bro. That was good. That was good. Like,
Hashtag capitalism works.
yeah, yeah. I didn't think about it that way. And you're probably right, man. I mean, they're like, bro, I gotta make money, and plus, I guess it gives them more creative freedom because like now they can do some other cool shit and not have to worry about
Well,
this oppressive shit, right?
I would argue that it does not promote creative freedom. It promotes rushed work, and rushed work makes rushed mistakes.
Yeah,
What do you
because
think, Andrew?
I think that them banning Fires of Invention was a mistake.
tell me more.
Uh, a lot. So honestly, with Fires of Invention being, or not Fires of Invention, but Agent of Treachery being banned, I what high end is Fires is gonna play? Like, yeah, you still have your Cavaliers and whatnot, but those were you could answer those and it wasn't that bad. You usually kill the Fires player or counter their stuff before they get to that point.
Man, I kind of feel like Fires because yeah, you're right. No, no, I was gonna say something as if it was not banned, but it's banned. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe they just feel
Well,
like there's other cool shit that people are not looking at, you know?
so Agent of Treachery, I agree with that ban because it made so many decks like the Jeskai Luca deck was very oppressive. Like it was being played so much, it was ridiculous.
Is it comparable to like the Zealous Conscript stuff of Modern at certain points? I would compare it to that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I think there was a little bit more interaction.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yes, you can disrupt the combo and whatnot a little easier than that, but it was still pretty oppressive.
Because it was standard, right?
Right.
So I mean, standard doesn't exactly have the same resource pool as modern does.
Answers.
So I would imagine.
Yeah.
What do you think, Tabari?
Nah, yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm not really the modern guy, but yeah, when it comes to standard, yeah, Agent was like, he was pretty bad. Like he was a problem. So I kind of like this. I kind of like the bans. I'm okay with both of those cards being banned, mainly because I'm playing off meta stuff. But I want to have the ability to play some off meta stuff. But I don't know if that's just the wrong mindset. I'm weird like that.
Well, it's the right mindset to have, but like, if you're going to be competitive, then that's kind of like one of those things where you have to either play the meta decks or find a way to beat those meta decks, which would then in turn make your off meta deck to probably become a new meta deck.
Got you. Yeah, I definitely hear you. Word. All right. So here, you want to play versus? Let's try to figure out. Let's figure out how we're gonna randomize. Okay. All right. All right. It's working. This works. Okay. So we're gonna do number 40. All right. Somebody remember number 40, and then what if I hit generate and then number 7? Okay. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Number 40 and number 7, right? All right. All right. All right. All right. So this is gonna be our street level dude. All right. So number 40 is Craven the Hunter, right? Are we all familiar with Craven the Hunter?
Oh yeah.
Andrew? Craven the
Say
Hunter?
that again.
Craven the Hunter, are you familiar? Spider-Man villain? Oh, you're not a Spider-Man guy.
Oh,
That's right. We should have took him out, huh?
he is like a big game hunter, but
Well, yeah, he's pretty much a big game hunter.
superheroes as the ultimate prey.
Yes.
The ultimate challenge. So he's like a trap guy and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, I think I remember him actually.
Oh my god! And guess who number 7 is, bro? This is fire. This is fire.
Who is it?
Bro, it's team. It's a team. It's Cloak and Dagger. So it's Kraven the Hunter versus Cloak and Dagger. What do you fucking think, bro? This is insane.
Oh man, versus Cloak and Dagger, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kraven the Hunter did technically kill Spider-Man once.
What?
Kraven's last hunt.
Oh, really? Kraven's last
Well, he actually technically buried him alive. But,
That's a huge caveat, bro.
Yeah, but as far as... It depends. Cloak and Dagger aren't the most experienced heroes.
I guess it depends on where we're pulling them from, bro. Because I mean, like in the like I was telling you earlier, like in the Infinity Saga or whatever, they did teleport like almost like 100 Marvel heroes to go fight Thanos.
What's what Cloak and Dagger's powers are? Cloak has access to the Dark Force dimension.
Yeah, and you got to tell me
Dagger
what
has the ability to stop his delirium from happening and coming to the Dark Force dimension.
Right, and she also makes those light daggers. Man, I wonder what her I wonder if there's a because you know how there's the Marvel directory. I've been using this since I was a little kid. The Marvel directory. Let's see what they say about her. Because I mean, I feel like when I think that Cloak and Dagger could win, because I'm leaning Cloak and Dagger right now, right? But she's the wild card.
Fight, I think Kraven would win.
Ooh.
If he had prep time, I think Kraven would win.
Bro, why do all these people get prep time? What is this, Bruce Wayne hour, bro? I can't
Spider-Man gets prep time too.
Spider-Man gets prep time too, bro. That's OP, bro. But that's why they're in their OP categories or whatever we're gonna put them in.
I think we'll be like in a non-planned fight.
Yeah, in a non-planned fight, like they have no idea about each other.
Right?
I just
Cloak
feel
and Dagger would win that. But let's see what the Marvel directory says about Dagger.
Dagger, right? Let's see. Right here at the top. Vigilante, identity secret, blah 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 blah. Do they give her okay? Strength level. Dagger possesses the normal human strength of a young woman of her age, height, and build who engages in intense regular exercise. However, it should be noted that Dagger, who once was a ballet student, exercises to develop and maintain her agility, not her ability to lift weights. Fascinating. Okay.
So he's a speed-based character. Yeah. Speed and agility-based character.
Known superhuman powers. Dagger possesses the superhuman ability to generate an unknown form of luminescence. The light that the dagger generates is a manifestation of the life force that exists within all living beings. Bro, so it's pretty much like Genki Dama. It's a spirit bomb.
Pretty much, it's used to balance. It's like positive versus negative. Dagger balances out Cloak's darkness, where he balances out her light shit.
Bro, she's summoning spirit bombs, bro. This is crazy. This is interesting. Okay. So
I don't think she can get to the level of spirit bomb. No.
Yeah. I don't think so either, right? But hold on, let's look like so. Hence, Dagger's light is actually a form of psionic energy rather than being ordinary light, or such as what's created by the sun or electrical lamp. Versus Kraven the Hunter. Maybe we should look up Kraven too, just to be fit, just to be safe.
I can save you some time. He has access to enhanced strength and a variety of specialized weapons and hunting gear. So he has access to like poison. Sleeping agents,
he probably would
like
whoop their ass, bro. He probably would.
I think I'm gonna have to give this one to Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah, I feel like Cloak would be a problem though. All right, tell me this. How come Cloak couldn't just take him to like the dark dimension or leave him inside a wall or do some fucked up like Nightcrawler shit to him? Why couldn't he do that?
Because we're missing one key thing with Kraven the Hunter. Kraven the Hunter is very resourceful and he views superhumans as like the echelon of
the hunt.
Yeah. So
fair.
Why would a good hunter come on prepared?
You know what? That's fair. All right. So
what do you think, Andrew?
I would give it to the big game hunter. I would say he would probably be hidden somewhere and kind of get the surprise on his opponent.
Right, he could escape them, evade them, like
New York City would be a good location.
yeah. I can kind of see that.
And his prey is usually superheroes, metahumans,
So and he is a hunter, so he could be very, very quiet.
True. Yeah. They're used to fighting crime, but they're probably not used to fighting nobody like him.
Not particularly all the time.
So yeah, 23 is Nightwing, and 20 is
versus
Black Lightning.
Damn, Nightwing versus Black Lightning.
Yeah, man.
I'll let Andrew start this one. What do you think, Andrew?
Yeah, man. He's pretty much like a grown-up Static Shock, maybe a little bit more powerful.
All right. I'm kind of back and forth. I'm leaning more towards Nightwing, though. It depends on how much Nightwing knows about Black Lightning. You know what
They
I'm saying?
should, honestly, I think it's fair to say that they would know about each other because they are from the same dimension, right? Like, the other fight is not, like, they're not from, wait, Kraven? No, they are actually from the same dimension, but it's very unlikely that, like, Kraven and, I mean, I don't know if this is pushing it, but I kind of feel like Kraven and Cloak and Dagger would not be, they would not be knowing of each other, like, I've heard of this person, they do out, you know what I mean? I don't think that would be a conversation. But these two for sure, like they like
with that.
Also, Black Lightning can sometimes turn himself into pure lightning. I almost want to say Black Lightning because you know how your body runs off of like electromagnetic current, so he could juice his own. He could try to shock yours. I just feel like Nightwing might not be able to overcome all that. But he's got a lot of abilities. You know what I mean? If he wants to, he could just turn into a Magneto type of character. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he can do a lot of different shit. He's got range. He can fly.
I think that Nightwing is almost as good as a detective as the.
You're right. He was trained by Batman. I think
he was trained by Batman.
We are sleeping on that.
I'm sure Nightwing would be familiar with Black Lightning.
Wow.
So he would know how to approach the situation even in a non-planned.
Yeah. Nightwing and Black Lightning have definitely been in the same room before, so they definitely know about each other. So it's definitely it would be silly to think.
I feel like Nightwing would have some sort of backup plan, kind of like how Batman did for Superman.
Yeah.
If ever in the case Black Lightning turned evil.
Dude, I don't know what kind of backup plan can you have for Black Lightning?
I don't think, like, as resourceful as Nightwing is, like, it's really hard to move, like, as fast as lightning.
Right, and I just think, what kind of backup plan can you have? Like I'm down for Nightwing to win.
But his suit is specialized for that kind of shit too. So.
Oh yeah, his suit could be like rubberized. I guess it could.
Not even rubberized. It's like made of special materials and shit. Let's look up what his Nightwing's paraphernalia to make the decider.
Oh, giggity. See, I got Marvel Directory, but I don't know what we could do for DC characters.
DC Wiki or something.
Is there a DC Wiki for? Okay, Nightwing.
Specifically, we want the equipment on his body. Plus, you got to remember that Jefferson there he gets pretty heated a lot.
Bro, this is kind of difficult because like immediately it's asking me. All right, so maybe you gotta help me out, bro. So it's Nightwing.
Just Google Dick Grayson DC Wikia.
Okay, cause all right, I'm gonna try to Google that, but I did it for Nightwing DC Wiki, and there were different versions like New Earth and all this other shit. So I'm like,
I believe it's Earth 1 that they do. So
yeah, Earth 1, that's ours. Mm-hmm. No, they're hitting me with New Earth or Prime Earth. Prime Earth, is that the one where he starts going by Richard or whatever?
I don't know. I think Prime Earth is like Earth 1.
Okay, hold on. Here's just a regular wiki.
That's the one problem with DC is that they have
so many dimensions, my guy. But I mean, you do have to give him a lot of clout because of how much he's trained with Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do kind of have to give him a lot of respect in that regard.
I mean, plus his feats are pretty ridiculous.
Like, go into more detail. His feats.
So.
Wait, go into more detail about that?
Oh, like he's literally fucking fallen off and building some great heights and just gotten back up.
Jeez, this one's gonna be tough. I don't know how are we gonna decide? Like, so I'm looking to see if I can find something that would lean me in his direction. I'm not trying to be biased or anything. You know what I mean? Like, I do like Black Lightning, but I like Dick Grayson also.
I like Black Lightning too. I think that I would have to give it to Dick Grayson. To be honest,
wow,
that would be my vote.
Difficult right now. This is difficult.
I mean, Black Lightning does act predictably in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give me that. So
I will. He's probably just gonna. Yeah, he would just attack just like he would attack any street thug or anyone. Black Lightning is pretty much one trick pony, kinda. Maybe not one trick pony, but like.
Well, I mean, in his
the same bag of tricks, right? The same bag of tricks, like that's what works, right? It's not like he's in the lab like doing like genjutsu or some shit, like, you know what I mean? He's trying to make it. He's just using his normal stuff.